Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pat Outdoor Adventure. Thank you very much for tuning in today. We're out on another bike ride. We're going to go to a nice wooded area just outside of our town. It's got a bit of woods and a bit of open. I'm going to stop there, have a cup of coffee and a bite to eat. I'm hoping to capture some drone footage. I've actually learned a few tricks with this drone, so I'm going to try it out up there as well. And I'm also going to try my new setup. I actually have the DJI mic now, because I wanted to make sure that the sound was improved, because I noticed that the Lake District, even though the rain had stopped, there was water in the phone microphone, which is why you could hardly hear anything, and I don't really want a repeat of that. I definitely want to get improve the sound quality, so that would hopefully do that for me. So yeah, I'm not gonna film anything with the helmet camera because, well, that helmet camera is pretty useless. It's like trying to sell someone a phone with a broken screen that's been water damaged. Pointless waste of time. So I'm just going to cycle there, and I'll take a few pictures and stuff along the way if I see anywhere, and yeah, and I'll check in with you guys soon. So I'm 3 miles in. I'm come off the main road now. It's quite what do you call it now? It's off the beaten path, as it were. Just going to get a quick drink. And we will proceed. I don't think it's too much further actually to get down to the woods, but yeah, it's been quite a nice ride. The traffic's not too busy. I haven't actually been this way before. There's a huge overpass that goes over a main roundabout, and I've never been over that before, and that was quite easier than I thought. And I've also got a higher average speed as well. It's up from 9 to 10 mile an hour, so it must mean I'm doing something right? Yeah, it's always make sure you stay hydrated if you're exercising, especially if you're podgy. Yeah, just going to crack on, try and get there, and I can start taking a few photos now, because there's not really anyone around to stare at me thinking, oh, what's that bloke doing? Yeah, life of a YouTuber. I aim to please. Anyway, yeah, so I'll crack on a little bit, see what I can see along the way, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm there. So I'm here now. There's a nice sunset over there. It's like that, and as you can see, I'm zooming in, and there is no effect anymore to the sound, because I noticed that when I used to zoom in, it tried to zoom the sound in at the same time using that spatial audio thing. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely. I'm just going to have a quick drink, and then I'll have a look at the map of the woods, cycle through to the open bit, and I'll start messing around with the drone. It's yeah, it's lovely. It's going to be a nice day. It's a perfect day, even though it's like, well, 13th of November. You know, you've got a crystal clear blue sky, sunshine. It's warm. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. It's like our weather's broken. I'm not complaining, but it's like our weather's broken. So yeah, just have a quick drink, and I'll have a look, and we'll get going. So I made it. This is the open bit that I was on about along here. So I'm going to hold on a minute. Let me see if I can try and show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the bike up to go along this path, and I'm going to attempt to do some footage with the drone. Now, you can actually get a mount that allows you to mount the controller. It allows you to mount the controller on the handlebars, basically. But the problem is, I don't have that, so I'm doing it a little bit bodgy for now. I'm actually going to use a shoelace to sort of try and tie it on loosely with a bit of like padding behind. It should be all right for now, but it's not obviously a permanent solution. So yeah, I'm going to send it down here, and I'm going to try and make use of the follow me part of it, which should be nice. Oh, it's a bit warm. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably do a little bit of orbit as well, because it's quite open along here, and actually in the forest over there, the trail's perfect. It's exactly the sort of foresty stuff I like, pounding that thing around. I really, really like it. So this is actually a really nice wood. So I don't know why I haven't been here before. I've lived right here, like pretty much all of my life. Moved away for a bit and come back, but never been. So I had a friend of mine, he recommended me come here, and I'm glad he did, because it's and I'm glad I did too, because it's lovely. So yeah, I'm just going to set the drone up. What I'll do is I'll probably eat through one battery, have a coffee, maybe something to eat if I'm hungry. I'm not actually overly hungry at the moment, so I might just leave that, but definitely have a coffee, and then do a little bit more with it. I'll try and see if I can get, if it widens up on the circular trail, I'll see if I can get a little bit in the woods as well, but I'll be in control. I won't allow it to follow because it doesn't have any obstacle avoidance. The Mini 3 does, but it doesn't have any on the Mini 2, so I'll just have to make sure it's nice and open, because as long as it's open it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm just going to set that up in a minute and we'll get that going and see how that goes. Alright, so this is the solution that I've come up with. So I've used a shoelace to actually tie the quad lock case to the well, I haven't used it yet because I need to put the phone in it, but this is what I've come up with, because I can't actually put the phone in a case in the clamp because it doesn't actually fit. It's not it's not high enough. So that, if I could tie it on tightly enough, will hold. I can use the quad lock mount already on the bike to hold that, and then that should be good. And then I should be able to get the drone up, and we should be good to go. So I'm quite happy with that. That's actually gone better than I thought it was going to go, because I tried to put it around the handlebar. It didn't work very well. So, but this, yeah, seems to be like a workable solution for now. I will look into getting one of the clamps that you can get, because they're not expensive, and I think I should probably get one because I want to be doing a lot more stuff with the drone anyway. So on the bike as well. So yeah, I'll look into that. But yeah, let's get this all attached and see what we can come up with. Yeah, so I'm using the DJI mic to get my voice in at the same time as this drone, and it's yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Lovely views around here. Let's go up and see what we can see while we're here. So down there's obviously the path where I was going to do the follow me, which I'll do in a minute. I've tried the bike a little bit. It's a bit vibratey because obviously I'm using a shoelace, but it is attached to the quad lock, but obviously it's not as tight as it could be. So yeah, get a clamp. But we'll look into that. It works for now. It's a bodge. So this is the actual forest, as you can see. It's absolutely lovely out here. It's quite a large wooded area. Sun's going down in the background as well. That's absolutely lovely. I'm currently 40 metres up and about 300 metres out. At the moment, the antenna is fine. I'm just turning the bike around so that the actual antenna is pointing at it, because I've noticed that even if you are in a great big open space with a clear line of sight to the drone, it's easier if you are actually pointing at it. It just helps slightly. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. Looks like there's some water. Is that water? No, it could be something else. I don't think it'll actually make it over there because that's quite a long way away. Yeah, I'm currently 300 metres out now. So this is currently in cine mode as well. I thought I'd just run this for a little bit. Oh, battery's on 80% already. They don't last long. Yeah, it's starting to lose signal now. I'm at 440 metres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing it back. Oh, it's absolutely lovely. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in sport mode, so it'll fly back a bit quicker. I'm going to take it up to 50. Well, actually, I'll take it up a bit higher. I'll take it up to 65. That's about there. And let's bring it back. Now, the gimbal always tilts when it's in sport mode. You don't have the flexibility and freedom that you normally have with the gimbal while it's in sport. But it's yeah, it's coming back, and it's coming back very quickly. That's absolutely, look at that footage. That is beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Looks like there's another path over there. So clearly the wind is isn't too bad either. Is that some water over there? Maybe we can go and have a look. I'm not too far away. I can hear it in the air. I can see it as well now. There it is. Is that water down there? It could be. Let's have I saw a reflection of something or other. Yeah, it could be. Anyway, let's turn this around. I've put it back into normal now, so I should be able to get a little bit more gimbal control. I'm just going to bring it back towards me. I'm over here somewhere. So I'm just going to bring it down, and I'll set up the follow me. drone orbiting at the moment. I think it's time to get a hot drink. Quite thirsty now after all that work. And this is where I find out that I didn't bring a cup, isn't it? Oh, of course it is. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll just use the cups in here. Yes, I do. Not a problem. I'm still running on that big gas stove that I took to the lakes. I went to go outdoors the other day, empty shelf. I don't know if that's because of this heating thing and this power cut stuff that we're supposed to be getting. Apparently their lights are all going to go out for 3 hours every, I don't know, every night or something for a couple of months or something. So maybe everyone's got on some bits and bobs to tide themselves over. Right, the answer is I'm not having a hot drink because I don't have the nozzle for the stove. Okay, right, we'll pack that away and don't worry about that then. That is irritating. But what I will do is I'll get some hot water from somewhere on the way back. I'm sure I can find a fuel station or something. That is irritating. I really should have paid more attention. I was excited to get out with the drone and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, so... And I know another reason is because subconsciously I think I already have it, because it normally goes in the cook set, because I normally have a little cylinder in there, which is another thing that I don't have. So I don't get a hot drink after all that. I really pedalled really hard as well on the follow me stuff, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, what I've done is I've managed to get it to follow me a couple of times from high and low. I've still got one battery left as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the woods. There is a circle that you can cycle around. I'll go in, and if there's anywhere that looks good enough to film a bit in there, then I will. So I'll keep the controller attached to my screen for now. Well, yeah, but yeah, that's really annoying. How can I forget that? Why am I so stupid? So anyway, it doesn't look like we're doing that then. Alright, pack everything away and let's move on. Is the next point of call, I would say. That is really irritating. How can I forget my nozzle? It's like I go camping, all this wild camping that I do, and all of this other bits and bobs I do. I always have a stove at work because I cook food at work. I cook meals all the time. I've got that little frying pan. I cooked that little pan that I had. That little camp that I did in Brinkworth last week or the week before. That was, I had my gas stove just in case I couldn't get the fire, but I didn't even need it and I brought it. Today I need it and I don't have it. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. Accept things for how they are, because it ain't going to get any better. So, that'll be the 20% battery warning. I'm going to bring that down. I'll stop the orbit. I tried to get it to do a top-down follow me around the other circular path, but it didn't do it. So what happened was it lost signal with the controller, and it took me about 5-10 minutes to get it back, and by that time the battery was so low that it wouldn't have made it around. Oh, it's getting quite cold now. I think the sun's gone. Yeah, nearly. So I'm just making my way back. I think I've got some good footage, but I won't know until, obviously, get home and have a look. Because I couldn't download the files directly to the phone because I was using the Litchi app, which is better than the DJI one for following in orbit and stuff. So yeah, so I'll just get back now, and that'll be that. Chill out a bit, and I'll have a look at the footage. But it's absolutely lovely park. I'm definitely going to come back here, but I'll be a bit more organised. I'll have a full phone because my phone's quite low as well. So I'll have a full phone charge. What a beautiful sunset out there. Yeah, I'll have a full phone and some other bits and bobs as well. Definitely bring a burner, because what is the point in trying to cook something when you've got no way of cooking? So yeah, anyway, mistakes were made, but to be learned from. I really need to get a little cylinder. I must be able to get one from somewhere else. I'm sure there's other shops that sell gas other than just Go Outdoors. Well, I'll have a go. So yeah, car. I have a cycle home now to the sunset. It's actually quite a nice sunset. Oh, fucking hell, nearly knocked me off. Thank you very much, you're so kind to me. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to get some photos of that because that's gorgeous. As you can see, it's dark now. Back home. So just going to go in, get sorted out and get everything done. If this is what you're into, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in a future video. I'll see what I can piece together of what I've got. I guess I'll find out when I have a look. But yeah, like I said, hope to see you in a future video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.